Today we're going to talk about something, one of the indicators that we have. Uh, I would say most underestimated indicator in our indicators portfolio, but it's widely and successfully used by a lot of traders. The reason we don't talk about that much is because this indicator is not going to give you entry signal or exit signal. That's what most customers want, but this is something really completely different, but it's very very effective. I'm looking at the naked chart on for the last Friday, April 14th. On a given day, when the day starts, we always look for the entries and the exits, but we talked about the trends, we talked about supply and demand, but do you know what is the critical levels for the day in terms of what are the most higher concentrated levels the day, the higher probability of reaching or bouncing back from? That's what we call it as BSG levels. This is not a target lines. This is not like a trading signal, but by looking at this any trading day, we need to know what are the critical levels that the market most likely to touch and bounce or crossover. That's in other words, if you take a supply and demand indicator where it shows the supply and demand on more frequent price movements. But if you are going to ask what are the one or two levels for the day that most likely to hit during the day, I think that's what we're going to talk about today. Today I'm talking about our indicator BSG levels. Okay, before getting to the indicator, if you look at this is March April 14th. I'm in Central Time, Chicago. My day starts right here. In terms of when the day starts, we need to know what are the critical levels that we might expect the market to could reach. Um, it'll We might have to look at the levels on the both ends to see based on the momentum, based on the trend, based on the market movement. We can find out which way it's going to go. Based on that, we can calculate and find out what is the high likely target that we can expect. Okay, now with that in mind, by looking at here, we can't see it, but let's attach our BG levels indicator. Okay, BSG levels. All right, right there. You need to look at the most important level. That's the purple lines. This is called daily target levels. Um, let's focus on just the purple for now. This is the most important levels. When the day starts, two things you have to take a look at it in terms of how in which direction market momentum is going, or which way the market is trending towards. If you're trending towards, let's say in this case it's going up, I think this is where the levels it these lines don't change during the day. Okay, let me make it clear. These lines, once it started printing from the morning, it's going to stay until the day ends. That means this now data is being calculated based on not just that particular day's technical analysis. It's going to take a look at previous days and weeks and months of data, and then is going to predict those information for the day based on technical analysis. When the day starts, you can always look at which momentum is going. You will know which is the likely target it's going to reach. Always also, in other words, when the momentum is changing other side, we need to know which the next target is going to reach. In this case, you can see the in other words, you can think it like a most powerful supply or demand level. In this case, this became the support. You can see how much time it bounced. Once it's broken through and then become the resistance, you can see it touched again and again, pulled it back, went again, bounced. You can see the level is much more powerful. Either way, you can play around this target in both ways based on the momentum and the trend. Let's look at the couple of days to show you how much powerful this particular indicator is. This is 13th, Thursday. You can see once the day started right here for me. I'm in Chicago. I think here, well, from I'm going to draw a few things. Okay, all right. You can see the market like opened flat out on those days. But once it broken out of the rectangle pattern, it went up. I think you can see, where did it stop? It did not stop. It paused right there. You can see bounce back, touched, bounce back, touched, down back, touched again. Once it's broken through, it went all the way high. This level is the most powerful target you can always expect. So in this case, you can see from the market started based on the momentum. Once it's broken out of your rectangle pattern here, it went all the way, touched the target and stayed in the target. Once it's broken through, it went all the way up. All right, let's look at a couple of more days. How powerful if you use the BSG levels as your target based on the trend and momentum. All right, let's go to 12th of. Look at that. You can't get better than this. I'm not sure how you can interpret this. How you're not, how you cannot miss this. The day started right here. You can see the momentum is little not little bit clear, but once the momentum started, look where does it touch the target and bounce back. Look at that. Anytime you touch not just the line, anywhere closer, including the purple shaded area, is still the achieved target. Okay. In that case, it went right to the target, bounced back, and came back to the target, stayed in the target until the end of the day. This line was printed right 8:30. When the line printed up by 8:30 morning, it does not change, it does not move until the market close. You can see the prediction what happened by 8:30 a.m. played powerfully well. You can see the movements right back in there. This is 12th. Let me back to go back to one couple of more days. Let's look at 11th. Okay, look at this. In terms of, like I mentioned in the previous date, even it touches the zone here, I will take it as a successful reach target. Market, even though it's a choppy day, I don't think it's a huge movement day. That's why market, even the our indicator also expected very short range. You can see it right there, and then the market movement happened. It touched the target, and then what happened? It went ahead and then touched the others. It almost there. I mean, we don't have to touch it all the way. Even if it's like very close, we should take it because these are all expected levels calculated at the beginning of the day. Okay, so don't place a target. Place your targets here. Give some room so that you don't have to wait till the way and then bounce it back. Look at here. How close? How close? You can't expect better than these estimated targets. Okay, let's look at couple of more days. Or 10th. Let's look at 10th. This one, I think we did not reach those targets, but it between those extended levels down. But this one, not close. Look at maybe 7th. Oh, 7th was a holiday. All right. All right. Do you guys see what I'm saying right here? It went, stayed in the target, went up, came back to the target, bounced back, came back to the target, went to the opposite target, stayed there the whole time. You cannot underestimate this power of this levels indicator. Whenever you are trading, whatever the indicator you use, you need to know what the critical levels it's going to reach. Okay, most of the questions I get from the customers are, okay, should I target the top purple or the bottom purple? That depends upon the momentum and the trend which is happening between the during the market, because both are the targets. Based on the momentum is going up, is then this is your target. Momentum is going down, this is a target. Know that, do not based on the momentum and the movement you can pick those targets. Okay, that's it. All I have today, just to show you the power of BSG levels. If you have any questions, please reply back to this email. I can, or if you want a particular day that you want to take a look at this indicator, how it panned out, let me know. I can take a screenshot and send it back to you. Thank you. Have a great trading day.